Hello and welcome back again. It's Liv. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you guys up to? What are you doing? A couple of weeks ago I got a bit excited because I figured out how to make these little posts on YouTube. So I asked you guys if you had any questions for me so I could do a Q&A. And voila, we had a few questions. We'll do those today. And in combination with, I'm going to do my own fashion show with the clothes that I've made. So I'll wear an outfit for every question. And if we get to the end of outfits and there's more questions, I'll just have to do it naked. Also, happy birthday to JT Lee. He's an awesome YouTuber. He makes the most beautiful videos. They're super cinematographic. Super cool. Go check him out. Link in the description below. You may notice that I look a bit like Kitty Foreman off That 70s Show, and that is because she's my idol. Alright, let's get cracking into this. So for the beauty, we have some lavender toner. We're just going to spritz in a little handmade pad and wipe it on our face. Thank you, Bobby. Suck-in moisturiser. Yep, slap that shit on. Oh, yeah, no, very pretty. Thank you. Some mascara. And this is what happens when you do it without glasses on. Eyeshadow. This is what you'd call a toddler doing their eyelids with their fingers and their nose. There we go. Brush that hair because that shit is straight naturally. So we're going to curl that, make it a bit more fun. Here we go. It's going to take a while. Leave you fast forward through that. And voila. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Quick disclaimer, I didn't make this top, I made the pants and I just love them even though they're so tight. So the first question I have is from Mantra Phoenix and he says, what type of music do you listen to on a daily? What type of music shapes you as a person? Favorite artists, etc. I'm a big fan of Sublime, Otis Redding, Ben Harper is one of my favorite musicians. I've been to about 3 or 4 of his concerts now. I love country music, love Dolly Parton, Nora Jones. 2 cool New Zealand artists that I love and I definitely recommend you check out is Benny and a band called Macca Road. They're freaking bomb. Do I think they shape me as a person? What you listen to, you know, you kind of, do you manifest on it? I don't know. I feel like I can tell a lot about a person by the type of music they listen to. I think that's been said before actually. Music's everything. What do you guys listen to? The next question is from Matthew Ardern. They say, so a while ago I thought you were a skier. Were you? What made you switch to snowboarding now? How does snowboarding versus skiing impact your knee? Look, no hate here, but I have never ever been a skier, ever. My dad tried putting me on skis like a couple of times when I was about 3 years old and I just screamed and cried. So my auntie came back from Canada with a new snowboard for me. And yeah, we've been together ever since. I do the odd thing where I'll try have a go on skis again, but they're so scary to me and they're really painful on my knee. Snowboarding doesn't impact me as much. Maybe it's because I know how to stand properly on a snowboard, whereas I don't really know how to stand properly on skis. It's awful. I mean, power to you if you do it. The next question I have is from Cody Robertson, who says, pets you've had? Best memory from your childhood, what's your job? I've had a lot of pets. I've had a cat, I've had a dog, I've had a bunny, I've had a lot of goldfish, and all of these animals are dead. I love animals, but they just don't like me back, and I just want to give them cuddles, and they don't really want to give cuddles back. Best memory from my childhood, why is it so hard to think of? I used to be quite into surfing when I was a kid, so I had a lot of fun time surfing with my dad and my aunties. My job, I have always been involved with radio since I was about 16, and I was working in radio traffic for about 2 years, which is scheduling radio commercials into the frequencies to be playing around the country and the places that they should be playing for the advertisers that they should be advertising for. Done a lot of writing, article writing for student magazine. There you go. Sebastian Archives. What is your favorite type of dog? My favorite type of dog would have to be a Jack Russell because they're just hilarious. Have you ever seen one run around and yap? Love me, give me attention. Achilles Fidere. I've a question to you. How is living in New Zealand? Have a great week. You have a bloody great week too. Living in New Zealand is awesome. I get a bit bored here because I love to travel, and when you're so used to being at home, it can be a bit boring, especially at the moment with COVID and everything. Not that I can really complain because I've been able to travel around the country and seen places that I've never seen before. It's awesome. I love it here. There's always something new to discover, and I find the North Island is very different from the South Island. If you've ever been here before, definitely check out both. Next question. I'm really sorry, I don't really know how to pronounce that name, but maybe I should look into it, really. Are you playing to PC or console? If so, what games do you like? I freaking love 8-ball pool. So if anyone wants to verse me in 8-ball pool, I don't know what my username is, let me find out. Sebastian Archives again asked me, how's your day going, Liv? Bloody great, Seb. How's your day going? My day's going good because I'm about to finish an assignment about defamation, and it's my last one for the semester, so I'm super excited about that. All to do with journalism, blah, blah, blah. Another dance move, I know. From Team TORG, favourite vegetable, cooked or raw, ranch or any other dip option or plain. Well, I do like zucchini, but only in a quiche. Kumara, but only like kumara if it's done properly. Oh, I found out the other day that this is actually a Māori word, kumara. So kumara is a Kiwi sweet potato, and it's, you have to try it. Keep calm and kumara on, as I famously say. Maybe not famously, but yeah. Terrible dancing, I know. It's again from Sebastian Archives. What is your favourite candy? My favourite candy is those little red bricks. Do you know those? It's really yum, but sour on the outside, like a ready type of licorice, and then this yum, like weird inside thing. I've officially ran out of clothes that I've made. I said I'd do the rest of it naked if that were the case, but I'm just not ready to do that. Sebastian Archives again, what is your favourite food or your favourite skateboard? My favourite food, definitely like burrito. My favourite skateboard, I just buy the blank decks because I'm not good enough to have like a big branded board, I don't think. But I have had a blind skateboard in the past. I've also had a superior skateboard. My favourite one is that I've been able to do the most on, so I guess the blank deck is my favourite. Next question is from Lewis. Hey Lewis, how you doing? He says, at what age did you start learning guitar? I started learning guitar at about 13 or 14. I never had lessons for it. I purely just went on YouTube. Before that, I was learning the clarinet for about I studied it for about 4 years, played in a couple of orchestras and symphonic bands. And then when I got to high school and played still for a year, I decided it really wasn't cool anymore. And I wish I had stuck with it because it really was cool. Will you continue to write songs? Oh yeah, totally. I will. I haven't done any for a while now, but I should probably get back to it, right? Who influenced skateboarding and guitar? Skateboarding was definitely my dad. Oh, and David, really. He kind of took me to the skate park every now and then. The person who influenced my guitar, when I was younger, I went to Hawaii and I went into a ukulele store and like jammed with the ukulele store's owner for a good 30 minutes, and that was probably one of the best music jams of my life. Ukulele was where I figured out that I really liked string instruments, I guess, so then I continued. Lewis, you also said that your English isn't very good, but it really was good and I understood that perfectly. Eric Ortiga asked me, do you know Bad Religion? I think it's a band, right? I think my dad listens to it. But do I know Bad Religion? I am Bad Religion. Mantra Phoenix again asks, mustard on your hot dog, and if you're vegan, mustard on your vegan hot dog. Well, I haven't had a vegan hot dog, though I am trying to be a bit more plant-based, so maybe I'd give that a whirl, but yeah, mustard's good. My last question was sent to me on Instagram. How did you get involved in broadcast journalism? What made you want to go into journalism? Do you have any tips for people who want to pursue journalism? When I was about 11, I loved the radio, and I still do. Love the radio, love radio shows, listen to podcasts since back then. I really grew up with siblings when I was younger, so having these people on the radio were my only friends. At home. And then when I was about 16, I used to take this program at school called Gateway, which is basically a class where you could pursue a career that you're wanting to get into kind of early. So I went and did radio, and I went and interned and that opened me up to so many things, but since COVID it's closed a lot of those doors. I went to broadcasting school, and then after that I decided I wanted to keep going with journalism and, you know, get myself a bit more credible, and I discovered that I was actually alright at writing. So I have been doing that. Journalism is an interesting one because it's some people really do not like you. Yeah, but I try not to be that person. I'm pretty good at not being that person. I really like being investigative. I'm a very, very curious person. I want to know about everything. But not like an annoying everything. Like, I'll just dabble in things, you know. I love figuring things out and sharing them with people. I know, I like interrogating people. It's kind of funny. For people getting into journalism, I suggest that you be empathetic and just willing to take on any story and turn it into something funny or cool or whatever you want. For women in particular, I don't know what to tell you there, but I will say this. At journalism school, especially this year, I've been learning a lot about what it's like for a woman to be in a newsroom. And that has been a very, very, very alarming topic. I don't know what to tell you there, be careful. If you're feeling uncomfortable about a situation, get out of it.
10 hours later.
I've been editing all afternoon and just realised how long this video has been, so sorry about that. Here is my outro. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.